Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Little eye candy here from the offense and pre-snap motion. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Play action here on first down. Looking for the wide out. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First down, looking to throw the football. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Incompletion sets up a second down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Now it's second down here. Looking to throw here. And this time it's complete.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Now the handoff. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Across the 40, and he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10, touchdown, Gators, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. 7. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Going to try to use his legs here. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first to keep this drive moving.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it for the first down at the 47.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. Out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down after that completion. Jones. Nowhere to run up the middle. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Now run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, third down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a first down.
The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. There's the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
Well, nice first down here by this running back. And what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett or Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
That pass is caught. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. It's a shotgun run call. Finding space at the 20. They finally make the stop. What a chunk play there. Moves the ball inside the 10.
But really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line. But it's first and goal for the offense.
And the Gators looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Grab behind the line. It's McLeod. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here and maybe hold them to 3 points.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a third and goal. Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive and you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Got the first down and still motoring. We stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain getting closer to midfield.
How about this run here by this Virginia Tech running back to be able to pick up this first down? And, man, they've had a lot of speed over the years in that backfield at Lane Stadium. Kevin Jones and David Wilson and Lee Suggs. And now we're seeing this young man today being able to run the football very similar fashion.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver wide open. Touchdown, Virginia Tech, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Fights through a tackle. And he never had a chance. Tackle in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. The Gators will line up to kick it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is brought down. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? The short completion of the tight end. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, a great throw here by the quarterback from Virginia Tech to be able to pick up the 1st down. He was able to make the right read. Nice route by the receiver. Puts the ball right on the money, and they're able to move the sticks.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds an open target on the left side. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. The Gators offense retakes the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Try to run it up to middle, but get nothing.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Jones. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Over the middle, it's McLeod. And he'll pick up the first down, stop at the 27.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush gets home.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Gets made on the out route.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He escapes the pocket. Took contact on the throw. It is intercepted. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Suddenly, off the interception, it's first and goal for this offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
That is a great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone. He'll begin the drive at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Bringing pressure. He's going to take off here. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've got a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. The clock is still running. They have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Jones. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back. The pocket breaking down. Looking to scramble. He's going to put it down and run. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Crucial third down play right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
A third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football?
Oh, no, trap him back there. A fourth down stop and a sack, no less.
Love the aggressive nature here by this defense on this fourth down. The offense is going for it, and instead of sitting back, they decide to attack that offensive front. Get after them with a lot of bodies, and they're able to come up with that sack.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Contact as he let the ball go.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. Using his legs on the scramble. Stop right there at the line. No gain. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hokies will kick this away to get the second half going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. It's a 2-yard game, 2nd and 8 coming up.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up the screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here. The back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers and make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner will be brought down. Offense is back out on the field. And while this is incomplete, we have a flag down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. We'll change the pre-snap look now. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Pass rush closing in. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. A completion sets up a second down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He bought some time, now lets it go. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. First down, looking to throw the ball. Let's it fly out of the wideout. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. To get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Boy, what an accurate throw here by this Virginia Tech quarterback. And you and I, over the years, have seen a lot of great quarterback play when it comes to throwing the football. Michael Vick, of course, could make those throws. Tyrod Taylor, Brian Randall, Jim Druckenmiller. Boy, some great quarterback play and lofty standards to try to live up to.
First down, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. And they trap him for a sack. No, he's looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
You know, I would have thought they might have taken a break after this sack that they'd given up. But here they are, ready to go again at the line of scrimmage.
With the catch, it's Flowers. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down mark.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Here's the throw deep downfield. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play and a drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum. And a chance at a big play.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of the defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run, he's looking deep. Got a man! Catch made! Big play! And it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Florida.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. PHC is good as still trail, though. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
17.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Keeping it on the ground here. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. The Hokies hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Catch made on the right side. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Swarmed by the pass rush, the sack. Second down now after the sack.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on third down. Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First play of the drive now from the 25. They'll try and run it. There's the running back. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. So Virginia Tech, Kirk, is on top at the moment. They're sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Throw with the quarterback off the RPO. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback still with the football. He's past the marker, still on his feet. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
Yeah, I think this defense is so concerned about this running back who's already over 100 yards, they lost sight of the quarterback. Good job for the quarterback keeping himself and reminding this defense, oh yeah, I can run too.
The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
We're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Throws to the tight end. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
With the catch, it's Flowers. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterback's in rhythm.
With pressure and sack, it will be tackled inside the 10.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
The Gators offense retakes the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st down, it's play action. The pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Sack sets up 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Bringing pressure. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, there you go. You save your best scramble today for a bit of a situation in the 4th quarter, and you pick up the 1st. I mean, you don't want to use that early in the game, right? You want to make sure you save it for the exact moment and the key time and key moment in the game, and that's what he did. Although, you and I both know it wasn't planned that way, but a great job of using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing it was time to go.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? On the ground, it's Santos. And he goes nowhere. Stop and hold behind the line of scrimmage.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. throws his third interception of the day. He could go across midfield. The 30, at the 20, at the 10 now. Touchdown, Hokies. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Oh, he's bringing it back. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. The Hokies are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Leaning on the run game here. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big game like this on first down.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or... And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away.
17.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Nice grab. It's Jones.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Back to pass. It's Perez. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Catch made wide open way downfield. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Gators.
And that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
And the PAT is good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ballgame.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. Same tailback, another carry. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, staying holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. The importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a 2-possession game. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Looking to throw. It's Perez. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. He's got it right near the end zone. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Florida. Offense showing some heart, but is that just a consolation score? Is it too little too late, or can they come up with a miracle here, Craig?
Well, it's going to be a miracle to be able to recover this onside kick. If they're somehow able to recover that kick, at least they'll give their quarterback and their offense a chance to go down and score.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Florida, 30.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Unfortunately, the Browns survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves.